Alright guys, today we're gonna be reacting to lists of traditional food from Germany. German foods the world needs to try by traditional. Traditional what? But the traditional dishes. Thank you so much for the recommendation. We're gonna simply jump in here and just react to these great videos. Uh, Thank you so much for the support, guys. We almost at 4,000 subscribers, guys. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for everything you guys have done to the channel. Really appreciate it. We're gonna simply jump in. And one of you guys were saying that when am I gonna try German food? Right now, I don't know. In the future, of course. But is there any? If there's any German restaurant close by, I might record it. Since I live in the Midwest, in Wisconsin, and there's a place even called Germantown, which they supposedly have a lot of traditional German food. Even they have their small Oktoberfest down there as well. I don't know. I might just think about it and just go down there and see what happens. But let's just jump in here and see what's going on.
10 traditional German dishes you need to try. Germany has a very specific cuisine, and one that may seem an acquired taste. But for all their love of meat, potatoes and sauces, their dishes are certainly hearty and delicious. While you may not be surprised to find lots of sausage on this list, there may be a few surprises. 1. Currywurst. Currywurst is a matter of national pride for Berliners.
Is that okay to be currywurst? That looks like a kind of Americanized version of it.
There's even a museum in its honor.
That museum is very good.
On every street, you can be sure to find a place where this cheap, humble grilled sausage is served. The secret is in the sauce, a combination of the three key ingredients: ketchup, Worcestershire sauce and curry powder. 2. Spätzle. Welcome vegetarians. This Swabian specialty, originally from the area around Stuttgart, is Germany's take on pasta. The dough consists of eggs, flour, salt and a hint of fizzy water. It's generally served topped with mountains of quality cheese, adding flavor and texture. 3. Königsberger Klops. These meatballs take their name from the Prussian city of their origin, and are a hearty and tender favorite for Berliners. The dish can be prepared using various ingredients, including ground veal, beef, pork, onions, eggs, anchovies and flour.
This looks very nice. That looks very nice. That sauce looks very nice as well.
Before being cooked in a broth. Once again, it's the sauce that have given them glory status, a creamy mixture with capers and lemon. 4. Schnitzel. This is probably Germany's most international dish, and with a delicious tender and crispy taste, it's not difficult to imagine why. The most famous version of schnitzel has to be.
And something that I noticed in a lot of these food videos, it might be because it's a video, of course, but the way some of the food is organized, I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it's organized very interesting.
Wiener Schnitzel, which is a thinly sliced piece of veal meat, covered with flour, egg and bread crumbs, and then deep fried in oil or a lot of butter until it turns golden on the outside. These days it can also be made pork, chicken breast and even soya meat, though always served with potatoes. 5. Bratwurst. This sausage is the reigning king of the German barbecue, especially the short and thin ones.
Bro, that's a real one, man. The one that they sell here is so small. The bratwurst, so small. Look at that one, man. That's a real one, huh? That's big.
Which hail from Nuremberg. Grill your bratwurst for a few minutes on each side, stick it in a bun, add some ketchup and mustard and folia. Although no German around the barbecue would ever dare use the French expression. Still, the iconic bratwurst symbol is now ready to be devoured. 6. Maltasken. Who would have thought that the Germans were so into their pasta? Maltasken is another kind of pasta filled with all kinds of stuffing, from pork to beef to vegetables.
So that's basically like a half lasagna, I would say.
Pasta pockets are either boiled or fried. 7. Bockwurst. Invented in 1889 by a local restaurant owner who added pork to the classic veal bratwurst mix, today's bockwurst is really just a mishmash of different meats stuffed into a sausage form. We hear there's even a fish-only version. 8. Isp. Or pork knuckles are a beloved classic unique to the city of Berlin. The meat is usually boiled or grilled, and comes served with sauerkraut, peas and potatoes. Seeing one of these enormous knuckles on a plate is reminiscent of medieval banquets.
That is a good point. I never thought about that. It's just an old tradition. I never thought about that. Let me know what you guys think. Is that true? Is that like a medieval kind of style of banquet? Let me know in the comment section.
9. Ear. This is the dish your grandmother would have served you. It is the equivalent of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches for young Berliners. It's simple and to the
Really?
point, and you must enjoy mustard to enjoy this dish. Senfeer are literally mustard eggs hard boiled and served with mashed spuds, all covered in a creamy mustard sauce. 10. Doner kebab. Okay, so technically this dish is of Turkish origin, but while you might not find them all over Germany, you can't go a block without finding a kebab shop in Berlin. It's pretty much a traditional dish in the city, and not just with Berlin's massive Turkish population. Meat and salad stuffed inside a wrap, perfect for any time of the day,
That's good.
especially when you're short on time.
Oh, that went straight to an ad. That's my bad. Wow, that's nice, man. It's a very AI kind of video, but it's very nice. Yeah, the meat and potatoes and the heavy-hearted dishes. The German in me is crying by the pronunciation of these dishes. Yeah, because it's very English kind of dub, right? So some of these sound funny, sound very funny, but it's understandable. It's understandable. The pork knuckle. So you see that. So there's two versions of the pork knuckle. There's one that's roasted, that has that golden side, kind of color. And then the other. It's the other one. I think it's just only boiled. I would love to try both. But the golden one, especially the skin of that golden one, has to taste amazing, crispy green. I don't know. Of course, you guys have tried toasted pork skin because you guys are German. But in Puerto Rico, in Christmas, we eat a lot of pork. Personally, my favorite always been the pork skin. Pork skin it has always been my favorite. Every time that my mom and my dad would just buy pork, I would always tell them, "Hey, make sure you buy the pork skin because you can chew it. It's so tender, it's so chewy that it's good." Oh man. But very good list. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I just want to hear you guys' feedback. Is that a good video? It's not a good bad. Is it a bad video? Either or. Let me know in the comment section below. In the meantime, guys, I'll see you in the next one.